and welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about these three disturbances. Now, one word that is kind of fitting for all three of these disturbances is interesting. They all have their quirks. So, of course, we do have Sam, which is still rolling at 145 miles per hour. But we have disturbance number 1, which is a 50% chance of cyclone formation in 5 days. Disturbance number 2, which has a 70% chance of cyclone formation in 5 days. And disturbance number 3, which also has a 70% chance of cyclone formation in 5 days. So, let's just move over to the GFS. So, here is disturbance number 1, 2, 3. Let's start off with number 1. It is embedded in this frontal system. You got a high pressure here and here, which means that it's probably going to go north. So the storm really doesn't form very quickly, but you have a high pressure that weakens here, high pressure strengthening but moving off to the east here. And that kind of shears off this system, and it gets integrated into a coastal low pressure. Disturbance number 2 comes off the coast of Africa, really not looking that great, can't get a grip, then it finally starts to form into a depression here, starts to move north right into a high pressure, and gets sheared off. Finally, you have disturbance number 3. This one probably has the best chance of becoming a tropical storm, according to what I've seen from the model runs. So, storm forms, boom. Right, small storm, very small. You have a high pressure here up by Spain and Portugal, and you have plenty of space to the west for this storm to go. The storm starts off west, but then ends up getting sheared off by that strengthening high pressure. So if the high pressure wasn't strengthening as these storms were forming, probably these storms would have a much better chance of forming. And with the first system, that's kind of a horrible situation. You're squeezed in between two high pressures, one of which is getting stronger. You're just going to get sheared off there. So, disturbance number 3 probably has the best chance, in my opinion, of becoming a tropical storm, probably right around here. While the high pressure is starting to strengthen, but it's not at its full strength. It gets into the 1030s and starts moving a little bit to the southwest, and that's when both of these systems really start to get sheared off. So, if I had to rank these in terms of chance that I give it of becoming a tropical storm, disturbance number 3, I'd probably give right around a 60% chance. Then disturbance number 2, like a 40% chance. And then we have disturbance number 1 with probably like a 10% chance. I doubt that this forms at all, even a tropical depression. And the National Hurricane Center thinks that too, as it has a 50% chance in the next 48 hours and 5 days. Therefore, if it doesn't form in the next 48 hours, it probably will not form at all. And these two disturbances coming off the coast both have 20% chance at 48 hours and 70% chance at 5 days. The earlier those two disturbances do form, the better it is, as once this high pressure does strengthen, it does limit everything coming off of the African coastline. Therefore, before that high pressure strengthens, if we see some major development with both of those storm systems, it's very likely that we see tropical storms, at least out of both of them. But if they wait too long, like as the GFS is showing with disturbance number 2, you're much less likely, since you are facing an uphill battle against a very strong high pressure in the eastern Atlantic. So, what do you think is going to happen with all three disturbances? Comment in the comment section down below. But that's all I have for today. If you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like, subscribing, and hitting the bell. And I'll see you guys next time.